Hi friends, today we'll talk about Scorpio, where the sign of Scorpio is falling in your birth chart, in which house. The Scorpio energy is largely the sexual energy, and the Scorpio sign is connected to obstacles, problems, pain, suffering that we all have to encounter in life. So Scorpio can also show transformation, even in a positive sense, ups and downs. So where the Scorpio sign is falling, it also stands for sexuality. So how it's going to influence your life. So we'll talk about each and every ascendant from Aries to Pisces. So let's get started. If you're an Aries ascendant, obviously the Scorpio sign will be in your 8th house. Sign of Scorpio in the natural zodiac also falls in the 8th house, which is ruled by Mars, signified by Mars and Saturn, signified by Saturn, and definitely the ruler is Mars. Now Scorpio energy in the 8th house for Aries ascendants. This can show that they can be secretive about their sex life. For them it will be definitely something which is very personal, and they would not like to share it even with their closest friends. Okay, then Aries ascendant people, they could also the kind of intimate life that they share with their romantic partner, that could also be very mysterious. Okay, it could be very mysterious. Yes, what sort of intimate connection they have with their partner. Then they may also encounter ups and downs in their relationship with their intimate partner, intimate romantic partner or spouse. They could encounter ups and downs in their relationship. This can happen. They may encounter ups and downs in their marital life also. Aries ascendants. They may have problems with their in-laws. Okay? They may feel that their in-laws want to harm them. Okay? It could be true also in many cases. They may not get along well with them. It can happen. Okay, I'm saying. They may have certain issues with their in-laws, or they may, if they have good relationship with their in-laws, then they may be away from their in-laws. This can happen. Okay, now they may be secretive about any sort of family inheritance or joint assets which they are going to accumulate with their partner after marriage. They may be secretive about that. Friends, just give me one moment. Just a moment. I'll close the door. One moment. Yeah. Okay. Now, then Scorpio ascendant people, Aries ascendant people, Scorpio sign in the 8th house. So they may definitely because naturally the Scorpio energy, the sexual energy, is in the 8th house now, which also 8th house also is the house of your sex life. So they may be naturally definitely they could this intimate relationship that they have with their partner, so it could definitely be a life transforming experience also for them. So if they have a sort of if they encounter the sexual encounter with their partner is healthy and blissful, then it can transform their life for the better. But if their encounter, that sort of physical encounter with their partner, if it is problematic, if they enter into conflicts with their partner, especially after marriage, then that intimate relationship can also, it can also make them miserable. It can be the cause of their pain and suffering and sorrow also. If they don't get along well with their person, then it may transform their life in a negative way. They may feel that their world is shattered or ruined because they are not able to get along well with their partner. They have some problems after marriage. They have conflicts with their person. This can happen. Some conflicts, when it comes to, in their sex life, they may encounter problems, obstacles. They may have conflicts with their partner. These things may happen. So it will be a life transforming experience. Now, if 8th house is not under malefic influence, then that sexual or physical encounter with their partner can transform their life for the better, and it can give them real joy. Okay? They can experience real joy, and it can transform their whole being for the better. Otherwise, it can make their life miserable also if they don't get along well with their partner and if they have conflicts. This will happen if the 8th house is afflicted, 8th lord or 8th house. Now friends, there could be some 8th house, Scorpio energy in the 8th house only, some health issues connected to the reproductive organs, especially the external reproductive organs, or some problems they may encounter in getting physically intimate. They may encounter some health issues there. So yeah, these things can happen also. And their relationship with their intimate partner could be, there could be ups and downs in that relationship. Sometimes they may, really get along well, and they may interact well with each other. They may have a great encounter with each other, even on a physical level. Sometimes they may again be in a state of conflict. So ups and downs in their relationship with their partner. This can also happen. Some surgery connected to the reproductive organs. This can also happen. Now let's move on to the next ascendant, Taurus. Taurus ascendant, the Scorpio energy will be in the 7th house for them, Taurus ascendant people, because the sign of Scorpio will fall in the 7th house. Now, definitely again they'll be very secretive about their relationship with their partner, whether romantic partner or spouse or life partner. Very secretive. They may have a very intimate, intense, physical relationship with their life partner. This can also happen. Or again, there could be conflicts with their partner, with their life partner, ups and downs in the relationship with their partner. So ups and downs, yeah, in the relationship they can experience, because Scorpio energy, wherever it will go, it will bring ups and downs. Then Scorpio is being secretive, so they may also keep back certain things or hide certain things about their relationship. So they may be in a relationship with somebody, committed relationship or marital relationship, but they may maintain some relationship outside marriage. That also is possible. On the one hand, they may show that they are with their partner, but on the other hand, they may be secretive about some relationship which they share outside marriage or outside their committed relationship also. This can happen. That person may be connected to their business. They may do some business and they may get physically attracted to somebody because of that business. Or they may undertake some business trip, foreign travel, and they may get attracted to somebody. Yeah, they may end up having an affair with someone else while they are away, or while they are traveling, while they are away from their partner. This can happen. Okay? Then Scorpio energy is in the 7th house. So yeah, they may also at times have to go through pain and suffering because of the conflicts that are taking place with their partner. This can happen. Or they may be very intimately connected. If the 7th house is not afflicted and you have obviously the sign of Scorpio, but 7th house is not afflicted, then the relationship with your life partner can be very strong, very fulfilling. It can transform your life for the better. Okay? But if 7th house is afflicted, then there can be problems in the relationship. Okay? Yeah. So Taurus ascendant. Taurus ascendants will believe in give and take. Anyway, Taurus people are very practical generally. So they believe in the Scorpio energy in the 7th house. So when they have an intimate relationship with their partner, so they will always believe in some give and take. That is, if that attraction also, sexual attraction, has to be both ways. Then only they'll be interested in that intimate relationship. The attraction has to be both ways, both sided. The kind of efforts that two people make, to keep each other happy when they're in an intimate relationship. So Taurus ascendant people will always want that if they're making efforts to make or to even sexually satisfy their partner also should do the same. They will expect the same from their partner. Okay, they will believe in give and take. Yeah, so they will believe in that a lot. Otherwise, if their partner is not responding much, if they're not up to the mark, they may not be interested in that relationship. Let's move on to Gemini ascendants. Gemini ascendant Scorpio energy will be in your 6th house. Some health issues connected to intestine, means some problems in your intestinal region. Some problems may be there. Even in the digestion process, you may maybe in the process of digestion you have some problem. You may suffer from indigestion, acidity, intestinal problems, ulcers may happen, even colitis. Be careful. So Gemini ascendant people, Scorpio energy in the 6th house. So some disease connected to that, digestion system or digestive system or intestines. So be very careful about the food that you take. If that food is causing acidity or ulcers, avoid that sort of food. If you're not able to digest milk, don't take milk. Okay, see to which food you are allergic. If you're allergic to some particular food, avoid that. Otherwise you will have digestion issues and problems connected to the intestine and digestion. Okay, then you may get sexually attracted to somebody at your workplace. This can happen. You may develop intimate relationship with somebody at your workplace. Okay, then You may also do a lot of research. Whatever work you are doing, no, you will want to do a lot of research and put in your best efforts. You know, you will, if you do that, you will really rise in your work, in your day-to-day work that you're doing. If you really do a lot of research and then work methodically, then Gemini ascendants will do very well. Otherwise, you will encounter ups and downs at your workplace. Some problems at your workplace you may encounter. If you're not making full efforts, sincere, serious efforts, then you will encounter ups and downs. Changes will go on happening in your job life. These things can happen. Okay? Yeah. So, Gemini ascendant people, you have Scorpio energy in the 6th house. So, you may get attracted to somebody who is practical and grounded. So, these qualities you may find them very attractive also. Yeah. So, these qualities can, when somebody is really practical, grounded, and somebody is really, you know, they have great ability to retain details, they're very methodical. So you may get attracted to such a person. This can happen. Because anyway, Gemini ascendant people are also very practical in nature. They are themselves intelligent. So they may get drawn towards intelligent people. They may get sexually attracted to intelligent people. Yeah. Who know how to communicate their thoughts and who are very, you know, methodical. You may get attracted to such people. This can happen. Now, Scorpio energy is in your 6th house. Your maternal uncle's life also may undergo ups and downs. This can happen. Your mother's younger siblings especially. Life can undergo ups and downs. So 6th house is basically your routine, your daily life, day-to-day life, what you do. Scorpio energy is coming. So your routine life also may get upset at times. There can be ups and downs in your routine life. Sometimes you're following a certain routine, sometimes you're not able to follow any routine. Okay? So this can happen. You may encounter obstacles in following a proper routine life. Okay, this may happen. Now let's move on to Cancer ascendant people. Cancer ascendant people, Scorpio energy will be there in your 5th house. So you will be able to, Cancer ascendant people, you'll be able to make love with someone only when they are truly in love with you, or only when you are in love with them. Because Scorpio energy in the 5th house of love, yes, spiritual love also. So Cancer ascendant people will be able to get physically intimate with someone only when they truly love them, only when they think that there is a soul-to-soul connection or there is a spiritual connection with their partner. Only then they will be able to make love to that person, Cancer ascendant. Anyway, for Cancer ascendant people, emotions are very important. They always want emotional attachment. They want concern, love, care. They want all that in a relationship. Yeah, love is very important. Spiritual connection is very important. Selfless love is important for you. All these things will attract you. When you see that someone has selfless love and someone truly loves you, and you feel that it's a divine connection, spiritual connection. Oh, I have met my divine feminine, or you may think I have met my divine masculine. Only then you'll be able to connect with them even on a physical level. Otherwise, establishing physical relationship superficially with somebody is not possible actually. For Cancer ascendant people, they will not do that generally. So it is in the 5th house, Scorpio energy in the 5th house. That then when they have physical encounter with their partner, that sort of encounter with their true partner will give them joy, happiness. It will really give them joy and happiness. Now, they may need to be careful about their stomach. Cancer ascendant people, their stomach is sensitive. Scorpio energy in the 5th house. They have digestion problems. They may suffer from stomach infection, even acidity. So they have problems connected to the stomach, gastric issues. So they need to be careful also about the food they take. Okay, because their stomach is, I can see, very sensitive. Okay, so they need to be careful about their diet. Otherwise their stomach will be upset and they will have problems, stomach pain, infection in the stomach and all that. Okay, so they need to be careful about that. Now, some surgery may happen in the stomach or stomach region. Some surgery may happen there also for a Cancer ascendant people. Upper portion of the stomach or lower portion of the stomach. Some surgery they may have to go through. Or health problems connected to the stomach. Now, let's move on to Scorpio energy in the 5th house. These people, they can do very well if they move towards hidden knowledge, secretive knowledge, mystical knowledge, occult knowledge. They will do very well. So Cancer ascendant people, they'll do very well in these fields. Even if they are going towards any sort of secret investigation, research, in-depth study, psychology, astrology, these fields are very good for them. Even chartered accountancy, whatever is confidential, hidden, secretive. So these fields will give them, they can benefit. They can become prosperous in life. When they go to the depth of things and do research and study something, and they come up with their results, with their findings, and they are a sincere researcher, they're a sincere scholar, or they are into any sort of investigation because they want to gain knowledge. If they're doing that, they will become prosperous in life. They could be prosperous, become prosperous as I told you, as an occultist, even as a surgeon, whatever requires investigation and in-depth, analysis, even as a lawyer, detective. So all these things, all these fields can make them prosperous. Let's move on to the next ascendant, that is Leo ascendants. Leo ascendant, the Scorpio energy or the Scorpio sign will fall in your 4th house. Scorpio sign is falling in your 4th house. Leo ascendant. So Leo ascendants, when they are supposed to, 4th house is the house of your heart. How large is your heart? In the house of heart you have Scorpio. Look at Scorpio. Scorpio, it is actually an insect, which is, not that huge, average sized usually. It's insect Scorpio. So when it comes to giving something, when you really have to give something to someone, you'll become very analytical suddenly. Should I give them? Should I not give them? You will analyze everything properly. After analyzing, if you think that yes, they deserve it, only then you will give. So you will not give away freely anything to anybody. Leo ascendants. Before giving anything, it could be doing any sort of charity or giving something away to somebody for some reason. So when you really need to give away something to someone, you will think many times before that. You will analyze the whole thing, and then you think that yes, they really deserve that, then only you will give. You will not, otherwise you will not be willing to give away anything that belongs to you to others easily, and you will be very skeptical about helping anyone freely. So yeah, you will help once you know that that person really deserves your help. Only then you will help them. Then Scorpio energy in your 4th house. For you, emotional attachment is everything. When it comes to your physical relationship with your partner also, what you're looking for is an emotional bond. As long as the emotional bond is alive, as long as the emotion of love is alive, you will feel like getting intimate, physically intimate with your partner. But if you feel that your partner is playing mind games with you, your partner is cheating on you, your partner is being selfish, your partner is not truly attached to you emotionally, the moment you come to know this, you will withdraw yourself from your partner. This can happen. So you are looking for a healthy, beautiful, emotional bond. Okay? So only if that emotional bond is there, you'll be able to connect with your partner physically. Otherwise, it will be very difficult for you to connect with your partner. Because when you connect with somebody physically, Scorpio energy in the 4th house, you connect with your heart actually. Leo ascendant people, you actually don't connect with your body. Okay? You actually connect, you don't just connect only on a physical level, but you want to connect with your person on an emotional level. That emotional connection is important. Otherwise, if you have any sort of physical relationship also, you'll not be happy in that relationship, and that relationship will come to an end. Yes, it will come to an end the moment you feel that the emotional connection is not there. This can happen with Leo ascendant people, because after all, Leo, the sign of love, okay, is in your ascendant. So for you, love, spiritual love is very important in a relationship also. Sign of Scorpio in your 4th house. You may have breathing difficulty problem. Do breathing exercise, very important. Pranayama or breathing exercise. Do meditation. Breathing in, breathing out is very good for you. Otherwise, you may have some breathing difficulty later on, asthma problem, or you may have chest infection sometimes. So you need to be careful. Okay? So all these things can happen with Leo ascendant people. Your chest portion So your heart actually may be very sensitive and delicate. That is, Scorpio energy is there, no? So you need to be careful. So high blood pressure issues, cholesterol, which can make your heart weak. Okay, take care of your heart. Take healthy oil, which is heart friendly. That's important. Don't accumulate bad cholesterol. You need to keep your heart healthy. Okay, so do some breathing exercise, very important. Yes. Now, Leo ascendant people, Scorpio energy in the 4th house. At times you will have conflicts. You may have conflicts with your mother. Yes. You'll be very much intimately connected to your mother. Either this will happen, or you will have conflicts with your mother. Or you may lose your mother also. At an early age, you might have to lose your mother, or somehow you will get separated from your mother. This can happen. Your mother's health may undergo ups and downs. Yeah, and all these things you will experience, especially whenever you have the dasha of the 4th lord, or Scorpio sign is in the 4th house. So dasha of Mars or 4th lord, like that. Let's move on to the next ascendant, Virgo ascendant. Virgo ascendant people, Scorpio sign will be in your 3rd house. Okay, for you, communication is very important in a relationship. When you have any sort of intimate relationship with somebody, you will want that there should be communication, proper communication between you and your partner. If there is communication gap, if a person does not communicate well with you, you feel that they are hiding things from you, they are not communicating properly with you, then it will be very difficult for you to get intimate with such a person. Virgo ascendant people, you will not be able to get physically intimate with a person who does not communicate their thoughts and ideas properly. One who doesn't communicate their feelings well, you will not be able to connect physically also well with them. Okay, so Virgo ascendant people, you want them to be transparent with you. You want them to be ready to communicate with you whenever you need them. That is very important. Then 3rd house is also the house which is connected to our hands. So in the whole, when you get intimate with your partner, obviously Virgo ascendant people may experience pleasure when for them, like, how should I put it? The use of hands in the whole sexual act, hands, or even the 3rd house, if I may get a little if I may speak openly, hands and fingers. So yeah, because it is the 3rd house, yeah, so that can give them pleasure. And also, suppose if a Virgo ascendant person is also say, like, if they are single or in separation, and if they get aroused, then they might also go for, it happens with anybody, I'm talking about self-satisfaction. But yeah, because for Virgo ascendant people, that is something which give them pleasure. But again, the use of hands and fingers. So yeah, if they are single, they would definitely have to rely on themselves. But what I was trying to say is that they need to be careful. They may suffer from some injury. Their hands may get injured, so they need to be careful. Shoulders, people suffer from frozen shoulder. Okay, they may get, people have arthritis even in their fingers. Arthritis happens in the fingers. Then people suffer from triggered thumb issue. Triggered thumb issue is a medical condition wherein it's difficult to move your thumb properly. You know, you should be able to move your thumb flexibly. But when people have triggered thumb issue, they can't move their thumb flexibly. They can't bend their thumb easily. So all these issues, God forbid, some finger may get fractured. Any finger may get fractured. So all these things can happen, especially during the dasha of the third lord, or Scorpio sign is there, so dasha of Mars. These things can happen. Be very careful about your shoulders, about your hands. Virgo ascendant people. Now, their younger siblings' life also may undergo a lot of ups and downs. Okay, they may have to go through a lot of turmoil, trials and tribulations, younger siblings, because Scorpio energy in the third house of younger siblings. So their life definitely can undergo a lot of ups and downs. Yeah, at times they may rise in life, at times they may fall. At times they may be very happy, at times they may be gripped by sadness. All these things will happen in the life. Some problems they may encounter in their life. This can happen. Some sorrow, because after all the Scorpio energy is there. Then Virgo ascendant people, I think they need to be careful. Scorpio energy is in their third house. They need to be careful about their throat also, actually. Yeah, throat also. Somehow the throat region from here also, we say that definitely the third house influence begins. They need to be careful about their throat, because without proper voice you cannot communicate. Third house is the house of communication also. So they need to be careful about their throat also. Now, their communication skills can transform their life, actually. This can happen. Their ability to research something, their ability to investigate something, their ability to do in-depth study, to move into any sort of field of occult knowledge, mystical knowledge, surgery, they can be a good surgeon. So when they, acquire some skill connected to any of these fields, they can rise in life and they can get fortunate. Okay, because third house is your house of efforts. Now you're making efforts in fields which are connected to Scorpio. Third house, you have the Scorpio energy. Third house is the house of efforts. You're making efforts in fields which are connected to Scorpio energy. So all those professions which are connected to the Scorpio energy, occult knowledge, the profession of a surgeon, chartered accountant. So all these professions, there are others also. Being a very good healer, going into deep meditation, all these things, if they gain skills in any of these fields, professional skills also, they'll do well. Virgo ascendant people, because Scorpio energy in the third house. Whenever they want to undertake short travels, they may encounter obstacles. This can happen. Or short travels can also transform their life, their whole perspective about life. They may, life transforming experience can happen if they undertake short travels. This can also happen. Okay, now let's move on to the next ascendant, which is Libra ascendant. Libra ascendant people, you will have Scorpio energy in the second house. Second house is the house of your face and mouth, means entire facial region including the mouth. So when it comes to maintaining, physical intimacy or sexual relationship, you might adopt some oral method in committing the sexual act with your partner. This can happen. You might get drawn to your partner's face or mouth. I mean, so that could be the that could be what kind of stimulates the sexual energy in you. This can happen. Yeah, getting closer to your partner's face and mouth. I mean, that can stimulate the sexual energy in Libra ascendant people. This can happen. So you can get attracted to the face and all the features, various parts of the face. So if you really find somebody's face very attractive, then you may get sexually attracted to that person. That can happen to Libra ascendant people. Now then, Libra ascendant people, you have the Scorpio energy in the second house. You may have some sort of intimate relationship with somebody in your family. It could be also an illicit sort of relationship, some secretive relationship with somebody in your family. Maybe that relationship is forbidden, okay, but you may get attracted to somebody in your family. This can happen, either in your family or in your extended family. Getting sexually involved with somebody, that can happen. Then Libra ascendant people, you may have problems and quarrels and conflicts with your family. This can happen. Or you may go away from your family. This can happen. Okay. Then your family may have to undergo a lot of ups and downs in life. Your family members, they may have to. This can happen because Scorpio energy, or they could be very analytical in nature, very analytical. Some of them really could be very analytical, intelligent, but maybe they have undergone a lot of ups and downs in their life. Your family, this can happen. Then Libra ascendant people, Scorpio energy in the second house. What else we can tell you? So you need to be careful about any sort of injury that can happen on your face. Getting hurt on the face, getting hurt on the mouth. So eyes, you may hurt your eyes, any part of your face. Be careful. Forehead, eyes, nose, mouth. Be careful, Libra ascendant people. Some Libra ascendant people may undergo cosmetic surgery on the face, facial surgery, cosmetic surgery, to beautify themselves, to hide their age, to look younger. Later on, they may take recourse to cosmetic surgery of the face, or they might take recourse to, they might undergo some eye surgery. Okay, some minor surgery of the tooth or teeth can also happen. Libra ascendant people. Okay, especially during the dasha of the second lord or Mars, because Scorpio in the second house. All these things can happen. Now, yeah, Libra ascendant people, You need to be careful about your speech also, and also about the food that you take. If you take food which is not good for your health, then your health may you may have to undergo health problems, and there'll be ups and downs in your health. This can happen. Be careful about the food that you take. Be careful about the food and drinks, and also about the speech, what you speak. Analyze everything well, Libra ascendant people, and then speak. Otherwise you may end up in trouble. This can happen. Okay? So yeah. Yeah. Wealth. Ups and downs in your wealth, Libra ascendant people. Sometimes you may be able to accumulate some wealth or money. Again, sometimes you may have to spend your money and it will be difficult for you to accumulate wealth. So ups and downs in your wealth can happen. Okay? You may have faced challenges in accumulating wealth, face obstacles in accumulating wealth. Libra ascendant people, it can happen. So maybe if you're using the Scorpio energy, then you can earn wealth in a better way. Scorpio energy is connected to anything which is hidden, which is secretive, which is connected to investigation, research, mystical, occult knowledge, chartered accountancy. So Scorpio energy is connected to anything which is hidden, secretive, in-depth study. Okay? Even anything which is, Scorpio is a water sign. In Bhrigunandinadi, each of the water signs, whether Scorpio, Cancer or Pisces, they are connected to foreign lands. Okay, in Bhrigunandinadi Jyotish. So yeah. So if somehow your work is connected to some foreign lands, foreign transactions, you may benefit. You may be able to gain wealth. You may be Libra ascendant people, you may be secretive about your wealth. Whatever wealth you have, you may be secretive about that also. Let's move on to the next ascendant, which is Scorpio ascendant. Scorpio ascendant people will have the sign of Scorpio in the first house, obviously. Scorpio ascendant people will have the sign of Scorpio in the very first house. So they may be secretive about their life, their overall life as a whole. They may be very secretive about their life. They may be not open. They may be very skeptical. They may analyze people, judge people. They may be very skeptical about matters, about things. They may be skeptical about people, and they may not easily trust people. They may have trust issues. They may be in the habit of doubting people also and analyzing people, things, situations. Okay? Now, Scorpio ascendant people may encounter obstacles in their life also, especially during the dasha of the first lord, ascendant lord, or Mars. So there obviously the Scorpio so they will encounter obstacles during that dasha. This can happen. Now, ups and downs in their life can happen. They could be very secretive by nature, very mysterious personality they may have, but they'll be very intelligent. Scorpio ascendant people, they are likely to be very intelligent and very analytical bent of mind they have. Then Scorpio ascendant people, for them physical intimacy with their person can be really important. It could be something very important in life. Physical intimacy, the kind of intimate relationship that they have with their partner that could be of paramount importance in their life, definitely up to a certain age. Later on they may move towards spirituality, self-realization, okay, and which will bring about a transformation in their life, their spiritual quest also. This can happen. Later on they can move towards spirituality, when they will be in quest of the true self. So, and they will want to go deep within, do some meditation, spiritual practices. But in the initial part of their life, they will give a lot of importance to the sexual relationship which they have with their person. That will be of great importance to them. Yes. And also, what else we can say? Scorpio ascendant people, they need to be careful, because now the Scorpio energy will influence their entire life and health. So their health may undergo ups and downs. Physical health, even mental health. Physical health, they need to be careful, okay? Maintain their health properly, diet properly. Surgery may happen, okay? Especially during the Dasha of the Ascendant Lord. And mental health means sometimes they can be really very happy, very cheerful, and they can be, in a very good state of mind, positive state of mind. Sometimes they can be very gloomy, very pessimistic, very skeptical, even cynical. This can happen. If the first house is afflicted by some planet, they need to be very careful. They need to do the remedies properly. Otherwise, health issues, problems, trials, tribulations in life, suffering and sorrow could be their lot. So they need to be very careful. They need to do meditation, best remedy. Meditation, breathing exercise or pranayama, best remedy for Scorpio ascendant people. Whatever is connected to the Scorpio energy, those things can play a very important role in their life. They can be very good researchers, occultists, astrologers, numerologists, palmists. They could be very good in occult knowledge also, in exploring hidden knowledge. They could be connected to some technology also. They could do very well in that also. They could be very mysterious, and people may they have this tendency of suspecting others, but people may look upon them also with suspicion, and people may find them very mysterious. Okay? Yeah. So next let's move on to Sagittarius ascendant. Sagittarius ascendant people, definitely they will have, if they are Sagittarius ascendant people, then the Scorpio energy definitely will be in their 12th house. Sagittarius ascendant people will have the Scorpio energy in the 12th house. So they will be secretive about their intimate relationship with their partner. Very secretive. Okay? Now they may also maintain some intimate relationship with somebody secretively, about which their partner may not know. This can also happen, because Scorpio energy has come to 12th house, which is also the house of bed pleasures. Okay? Now, Sagittarius ascendant people, Scorpio energy in the 12th house, they may get attracted, sexually attracted to people from foreign cultures. Somebody from a different language, different community, different religion, or from a different place, foreign place altogether. They may get attracted to such a person. They may encounter obstacles whenever they think of foreign settlement And if they undertake foreign settlement also, after going to that foreign land, they may encounter a lot of ups and downs in their life. This can happen. Now, Scorpio ascendant people, Sagittarius ascendant people, if they travel to a foreign place, then they will be able to maintain a very intimate relationship with their life partner or spouse in a better way. So they should, Sagittarius ascendant people, they should at times travel to a foreign land with their life partner. That is advisable. That will make their bond stronger and more intimate. That will also save them, their time and energy. Why to invest your time and energy in maintaining relationship with someone with whom you're not committed, or to whom you're not committed? It is better to maintain relationship with somebody to whom we are committed. That is, maintain intimate relationship with your spouse or with your committed partner. That is always advisable. So travel to some foreign land with them. Go to some foreign land and stay there for a while. That will bring back that spark in your relationship. That will be good actually for the relationship. If possible, you can settle down also with your partner in a foreign land. Now, also, I can say that Sagittarius ascendant people, Scorpio energy in the 12th house. They may be very secretive about their investments, whatever investments they are making, monetary, financial investments. They may not like to discuss that with anybody. Very secretive about their expenditure, investments. Yeah. Scorpio energy in the 12th house. Later on, you may be interested in meditation. You may want to. They will do very well actually, Sagittarius ascendant people. If they move towards meditation, some spiritual practice, they will do very well. Breathing exercise they should do. That is also good for them. Yeah. Now let's move on to Capricorn ascendant people. Capricorn ascendant people, Scorpio energy will be in your 11th house. Capricorn ascendant, Scorpio energy in the 11th house. That means you may develop some secretive relationship with somebody in your social circle. You may get sexually attracted to somebody who belongs to your social circle. This can happen. Yeah. You may have problems or conflicts with people in your social circle. You may encounter challenges in gaining wealth, in earning money. You may encounter challenges unless you're using the Scorpio energy, which is connected to the 8th house of research, technology, occult, mystical knowledge, spiritual practices, or chartered accountancy. Unless you are not connected to the 8th house, you will encounter ups and downs, problems, challenges in gaining wealth. Sometimes the flow of money will be there, sometimes the flow of money will not be there. This can happen for Capricorn ascendant people. Your job, your social circle or your elder siblings. With your elder siblings also, you may at times have conflicts or you may be away from them. But your social circle can also eventually transform you. You may later on develop some intimate connection with someone in your social circle, and that could be a life transforming experience for you. This can also happen. Okay, you may get intimately connected to somebody in your social circle, and that may transform your life either for the better or worse. Okay, if you are really committed to that person, and if you are in a committed relationship, then it will transform your life for the better. But if it is an illicit relationship, immoral relationship, then ultimately it will be problematic, and it will bring about problematic consequences for you. It can give you sorrow also, pain also. Now, Capricorn ascendant people, you have the Scorpio energy in the 11th house. With whichever people you will be connected in your social circle, if you're connected with one or two people also, with them you can have a very intimate connection. Otherwise, you may distance yourself also from people in your social circle. This can happen. Entering into conflicts with people in your social circle. So be careful. Okay? Facing challenges in gaining wealth from your profession. You are working, putting in efforts, but you're not getting rewarded in due course of time. Challenges you may have to undergo. This can happen. Okay? So you need to be patient actually if you're a Capricorn ascendant. You need to be patient. So Scorpio energy is there. So it is all, it'll bring about ups and downs in that area of your life. But you need to have patience. You need to go to the depth of things, analyze everything well, and see to it that you can maximize your gains over time. You need to have patience. Yeah. Now let's move on to, again, if you are somehow connected to research, occult knowledge, mystical knowledge, you can gain from that. The Scorpio energy in the house of gains. So you will gain from anything which is connected to Scorpio energy. Occult knowledge, mystical knowledge, surgery, investigation, the profession of law, chartered accountancy, technology. From any of these fields you can gain also. Let's move on to Aquarius ascendant people. Aquarius ascendant people, you have Scorpio energy in your 10th house. Aquarius ascendant people, you will have Scorpio energy in your 10th house of profession. What does that mean? 10th house of profession. Your profession will undergo ups and downs. Your profession, if it is connected to anything which is connected to the Scorpio energy or 8th house energy, then you will do well in your profession. Like astrology, tarot reading, palmistry, numerology, even Vastu consultancy. Or your profession is connected to any sort of investigation, being a secret agent, chartered accountancy, technology. These things, if a profession is connected to, you will do very well. The profession of a surgeon. Otherwise, you will encounter problems in your profession. Even profession connected to medicine, it could be good for you. Medicine, law, engineering, these could be good. Occult knowledge, all these professions are good. Even if your profession is connected to any of these fields, ups and downs you may encounter. If not connected to any of these fields, you will encounter a lot of challenges in your profession. A lot of changes will keep happening in your professional life. But take them in your stride, because these changes will ultimately transform you. It will transform your life. If you take them in your stride positively, then all these professional challenges will transform your life in a positive way. Because from every difficult experience, problematic experience, we learn something and we grow as an individual. So take it positively. Then you will transform in a positive way. Otherwise, it will not be constructive growth or transformation actually. Otherwise, you will be very sad about the kind of obstacles that you're encountering. Obstacles are there, face them. That should be the attitude actually. If you're an Aquarius ascendant and you have the Scorpio energy in the 10th house. Getting into conflicts with people who are in authority and power. This can happen. Be very careful. Please don't enter into conflicts with people who are in power and authority. That will not be good for your professional life. Okay? Yeah. You may have some problems, some health issues connected to your knees or knee joints. Some knee surgery, knee replacement later on in life. So be very careful about your knee joints, knee health. Be careful about your body weight, Aquarius ascendant people, because Scorpio energy in the 10th house. Okay? You may get sexually attracted to somebody at your workplace. You may develop some intimate, secretive relationship with somebody at your workplace, somebody who is connected to your work, or you have met somebody through your work or workplace and you get sexually drawn to them. You develop some sort of relationship with them. This can happen. You may be very secretive about your work. You may not like to discuss your work with anyone else, even at home or outside. You may be very secretive about your work. This can also happen. Or your work may demand a lot of in-depth study, research. So these things can happen. So yeah, so research, in-depth study. So these things will, when these things are connected to your profession, so they can be good for you actually. They can be good for your professional life. Now let's move on to the final ascendant, Pisces ascendants. Pisces ascendants, you will have the Scorpio energy in your 9th house. The Scorpio energy is in your 9th house. Some problems, difference of opinion, some conflicts with the father. At times you may go away from your father for some reason, or father may leave you and go away for some reason. Whenever you undertake foreign travel, you may encounter obstacles or problems or health issues. After undertaking foreign travel, you may fall sick or have health issues, or you may have stress, tension whenever you undertake foreign travel. This can happen. You can undertake foreign travel with your partner with whom you have an intimate relationship, your life partner. You should actually undertake foreign travel with them. That will strengthen your bond. Even the physical bond that you share will strengthen. If you undertake foreign travel, if you go to a foreign land and you go there for a holiday or on a holiday, then that will strengthen your bond, relationship bond. So do that. So maybe you went to travel somewhere, you were on a foreign trip, you traveled to a foreign place. So in the course of that travel and stay in that foreign place, you get attracted to somebody, sexually attracted. You develop some secretive relationship with somebody. This can also happen. With your person, if you have especially Pisces ascendant people, if you are in a committed relationship with your person and you have definitely you share an intimate relationship with your person, then you may also be very dutiful towards your person, with whomever you share this close, intimate relationship. So ideally, or it should actually be your life partner or spouse with whom you should have intimate physical relationship. So Pisces ascendant people will be dutiful towards them, will be responsible towards them, will take their responsibility. They could also be religiously committed to their partner with whom they have they have intimate relationship. This can also happen. Now, Scorpio energy in the 9th house. So they may get sexually attracted to somebody who has knowledge, someone who is knowledgeable. They may get sexually attracted to somebody. They may get sexually attracted to their teacher, to someone who has knowledge, to someone who is a principled person, somebody who has principles in life, someone who believes in principles. Okay, so you may get attracted to such a person who strongly clings on to their moral principles, and who really have knowledge, wisdom. So you may get attracted, even sexually attracted to such a person who can impart knowledge to you. Okay, so yeah, I mean, Pisces ascendant people, you will get attracted to people who are knowledgeable. That's what I can see. That is important for you. Your person must have knowledge, or at least they must follow an ethical way of life. They must be ethical. Then usually you get attracted to a person. This can happen. Okay, yeah. And what else? Pisces ascendant, Scorpio energy in the 9th house. Try to avoid conflicts with your father. You may also be enter into conflicts with your teachers or gurus. So try to avoid that. Okay, this can happen. Your teacher, your father or guru can also transform your life for the better. They can definitely transform your life and give you a sense of direction and goal in life. This can also happen. Okay, so Pisces ascendant people, generally you will get sexually attracted to somebody who is constant in their behavior, who has a fair sense of judgment, who believes in moral principles, who believes in taking responsibility for their actions. So such a sensible, wise person, you may get sexually attracted to such a person if you're a Pisces ascendant, and you may want an intimate connection with such a person. Okay, well friends, that was my take on Scorpio energy in all the different houses of your house. Do let me know what you think in the comment box. If you want personal consultation, details are there in the video description. And friends, yeah, do like, share and subscribe, and keep supporting this channel of yours so that I can keep going and I can keep sharing whatever I want to share with you, whatever bit of knowledge I have, and so that I get the opportunity to share my knowledge with you. So it's very important for you to keep supporting this channel of yours. Do take care, friends. See you next time. Bye.